Fat guy and the skinny dude. What's wrong, Richard? Well, hello.
Howdy, folks.
Folks and strokes.
Folks and Strokes, we're back for season 3, episode 11.
11. Now with fist pumping action.
Now with fist bump. That doesn't mean what I think of it.
No, not like that. You pervert.
Like Kung Fu Grip.
Kung Fu grip. Whoa! I still want the ability to force choke people, though. Oh, man, I would just...
Me too. That'd be, yeah, everybody.
Everybody. Like the guy who comes with a ticket on my car for 1 second, being late, before he can put a good ticket.
I would use that. I would literally use that everywhere.
Oh, man, I would throw people just all over the place. Like,
I would probably just use it randomly, though.
Yeah?
Just to fuck with people. What if you're stuck in traffic? And you're just, like, bored.
And see, the only thing is you really...
And your phone dies.
Right?
Then literally just like, oh, look at this motherfucker.
But if I had, like, Vader strength, right? I'd be, like, picking up the cars in front of me so I could just go.
Right, yeah. Well, now we're talking about Jedi stuff. Well, I thought you just said Force choke.
Well, if I have the Force, why not?
That would be a lot of fun. You could have a lot of fun with Force choke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could have a lot of fun.
You could have a lot of fun with the Force choke, but I mean, like, in general. You can go to court and be like, I swear if you don't let me off this ticket.
Let me off. What does that say?
Good evening.
Good
You are that blind? You are that blind.
I am. I should wear
Good evening, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Force choke?
Force choke?
Or what would you rather have? Force choke or Jedi, the mind tricks?
The mind tricks.
Force choke or mind tricks?
The mind tricks. Are you kidding me? Yes.
Then you can make anybody do whatever you want.
Right.
You don't need the force choke.
No, of course not.
So is that what the good guys got force? They got the mind tricks, the Jedi mind tricks, and the bad guys got force choke?
No, they both have the ability to use the force to move things. So.
But the good guys just don't choke.
I think it's the lightning.
Yeah. Oh, the Emperor has cool
We'd have to get some Star Wars aficionados on here for...
Yeah, I know who we can get on.
Shit like that. I know a couple, so...
Yeah.
We get a real Star Wars debate.
We do look like twins.
Twins?
He needs to grow a beard, though.
I have a beard.
Hey,
I
April.
turned it down. Look at that. Hi, April.
Yeah.
I just turned it down a little bit because the problem was it was sticking out of my mask.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, please.
And then the problem was like if I was doing something for a long period of time, the heat, it would just get wet and gross.
You need to like do what that guy did with the army helmet and flip it up over your face.
Flip it up.
And
Face mask.
Hey, Nessa.
Huh, Nessa. Yeah. Well, at least
I don't know, man. Force choke sounds like more fun though.
I think the force choke would be more cathartic, right?
Is it though?
Oh yes.
Because you're not really getting the. You're not really.
It doesn't matter because you're like, haha, I'm doing it from a distance.
I guess so.
Hey, who's there? My boss. You'd force choke your boss. Which boss? The new boss?
But you can't do that though.
And so do you have to be in direct line of sight to force choke?
Yeah, don't you?
I don't know.
Because then you could just sit at home and be like,
right.
Oh, that motherfucker, you can't do that. Oh, it's a Star Wars fan. Like a fish.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I don't know, man. Because then there would be just dead people everywhere. I don't know, died of asphyxiation. What happened? They were in the shower, they died.
Good evening, Christy.
Hello, Christy.
Can you imagine, like, if you saw one at the Capitol, it's like,
just choking everyone. Oh, that's terrible.
Can you double hand it? My tits are looking impressive this evening.
But if you could force choke somebody, you don't. I think the hand is more for show. I don't think Vader actually needed the hand to choke somebody. I think if you can
probably.
Did Obi-Wan do the? These aren't the droids. He did do a hand.
Yeah, there's a hand gesture.
So maybe there's a hand gesture that goes with it, but.
You would like to hand me $10,000?
Because otherwise, you could just choke everyone without like that.
You'd like to give me a blowjob.
That's the Jedi mind trick in action. There you go.
Jedi mind trick. That's why they don't need girlfriends.
I don't think you can use that, though.
Why not?
Because they're good Jedi. It's just like they don't choke people.
What defines
Darth
good?
Vader, on the other hand...
Listen, have you seen the first couple episodes? Jedis weren't exactly the good people. They were just the better people of the two, I suppose, right?
Like the better of shit options.
Yeah, like they still let bad shit happen, like slavery and things like that.
Yeah.
The Jedi Council watched as people were murdered, so I mean...
That's true.
How, Yoda wants to get a little freaky. Not going to pay you, I won't.
Wow. Never thought I'd ever have to think of Yoda in like a prostitute situation where he was like, I'll pay you will, not.
My ears, yes, they are for resting your ankles.
Yeah, that's really weird. We're into some dark fan shit right now. No Star Wars.
Look, it's my lightsaber.
It's terrible.
Green and flaccid it is.
Oh my god. That's like Spaceballs.
I love how this was not even
Sears Schwartz is as big as mine.
Your Schwartz is as big as mine. I am your brother's sister's cousin's
roommates. We haven't started talking about anything. We're just
we're just fucking around at this point.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. What topic are we talking about? Right now we're talking about choking people.
Force choking people. That's a different thing.
Well, I always choke people with force.
Well, we're talking about the like Darth Vader 10 feet away choking someone. Yeah. Well, that was a fun intro.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
The question is then, wait a minute. If you can choke it, can you force choke?
So if Darth Vader can force choke people, does he yank his wank without?
Well, I'm not sure that he has one left, considering it was burned out.
Oh, he was on fire. Yeah, that's true. As Arnold said, they were all bad. Yeah.
But they were all bad.
Oh, that's funny shit.
Oh.
If you could use your Jedi mind trick, why would you do anything? You could bring the water. You could make yourself a sandwich. You could.
You make yourself a sandwich? You mean you make someone make you a sandwich?
You could, if you had Jedi mind tricks, you could make your own sandwich.
I've already paid you the money.
You don't. Yeah, but that's again, a Jedi wouldn't be shitty, and not pay the tab.
I think they would. Are you kidding me?
Obi-Wan didn't cut that guy's arm off.
Well,
Luke did, and Luke didn't know what he was doing.
Right. So maybe if you just pretend to be a Jedi, they wouldn't know what the fuck's going on.
Then you're a shitty Jedi. You're still a shitty Jedi.
Oh man, what was Jar Jar Binks, right?
Jar Jar Binks was not a Jedi.
Dude, Jar Jar Binks was a Jedi.
Don't give me this bullshit.
Have you not ever seen
It's like
that
he's
theory?
the head of the Jedi Council. Yeah, no.
Amazing.
No.
He does stuff that...
Keep your lightsaber in your pants. Hey, look, as long you can do whatever you want with your lightsaber as long as it's in the privacy of your own home.
That's right.
That's fine. I don't care.
If you want to touch lightsabers together, that's on you, baby.
Oh.
So, beyond this interesting conversation, we were discussing yesterday evening, right?
Yeah.
About reading body language, right?
Right, reading people's body language.
And I made the comment that one thing that always intrigues me is the way that people walk.
Right.
Right.
I think that's really interesting because who thinks about the way that people walk?
Well, I think about a lot of things that most people don't think about. So
I guess in Birdcage, like they do talk about the walk.
All right, I'm going to give you an image. It's very cliche.
John Wayne. They do talk about how people walk, but I guess you don't think about like the people in your lives and how they walk.
Well, I think that it speaks a lot to how people, like their confidence level, a lot about a person and how they walk, right? And what'd you say? What does your sway...
What does your sway convey? Yeah,
right.
What does your sway convey? We could play a game like that.
Because I've noticed that, through all the people that when seeing people walk or whatever, stuff like that, right? Like, when someone's confident, right?
They have a certain stride.
When a woman usually is more confident, that I've seen,
right.
They sway more. There's more sway back and forth.
How can you read me?
What?
Kathy says, how can you read me?
I can't. I'm not wearing any glasses. But so there's a more sway in their step, right?
Right. There's a confidence, right?
Right. You can see confidence in people's steps,
right?
Right. When people are down or upset, they trudge more.
Or you can see anger.
You can see
anger.
anger.
They're more like hurried.
They're a little tight.
Yeah.
More tight muscles. More. Okay.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's how they're feeling. It's just the way they walk.
You'd be surprised that, people are like, oh, well, everyone wears their emotions on their sleeves.
Right. And like I said
except for donkeys don't have sleeves.
But you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover. And that's essentially judging a book by its cover.
You're not jjudging the book.
No, but you're judging
its content. What might be its content.
Isn't that
you
people
in the CIA, right, who that's all they do is read body language.
Yeah. Well, like if you go sit at a police investigation, they like look at how you're acting,
How
if
you
you're nervous,
move.
if you're straight, if you touch your hands.
Right.
Yeah.
There are a lot of tells.
Yeah.
That to help you decide. Is this person telling the truth?
Right.
If they're, you have kids, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of know when your kids are upset or when they're angry.
You can kind of read it.
Even when they're not talking.
Yeah.
The way that they carry themselves, the way that they hold themselves, the way that they say things, all of that is how you define something without actually defining it.
Right.
If you, like when you play poker, right?
You can
see
people's tells.
You can watch someone every time they win, how their face changes,
right?
Or that, or if you can
what their sways convey.
Yeah, and what their sways convey, per se. Today.
Right. Yeah, that's just weird, man. I don't ever think about like reading people like that.
Right. Well, I'm the kind of person that will go into a room.
Yeah.
And I see everything.
Yeah. You're very observant, right?
Where all the exits are,
I think
why the ceiling's this way.
That's definitely good today.
I think it is. I think my mind...
Gotta have your head in a fucking swivel.
I think my head... It goes faster than most people's. We've discussed that my brain chemistry is, like, very precise.
Right.
So, unfortunately, I don't think this applies to me. I'm old and fat. LOL. Thick. It's thick with 3 C's. Get it right, damn it.
Thick with 3 C's.
It just means that you sway more. There's more sway.
Oh, I don't know, man. That's because if you're trying to confuse people, you would walk a different way than.
Sure, I'm not saying that.
I always think of Monty Python's The Ministry of Silly Walks, like that.
Right.
So I always think that everybody has like a ridiculous walk that.
But I think that if you're actively trying to look a certain way, that's different than someone
to fit into a situation.
Than just your natural.
Okay, that's a good
walk.
question. Can you tell if someone who's in a situation doesn't belong there by the way they walk?
I think so. By their body movements.
They're trying to fake it.
Right.
What did I hear last night? Pete Holmes was talking about laughing.
Mm-hmm.
So that if you fake laugh, and if they said if you slow down laughter, it sounds like monkeys. Like you said, because that's like a real guttural emotion when you're laughing. But if you're fake laughing, you slow it down. It sounds like you're fake laughing.
Yeah.
So if you want to confuse people to make them think that you're laughing, laugh at a faster speed.
Okay.
So that it sounds more natural. I had no idea. I was like, that's fucking really strange.
I was discussing was the fact that I think we all have multiple laughs, right? Yeah. But I have like a cavalcade.
Yeah.
Of like
everybody definitely has their own individual laugh.
Like your normal.
Right.
Right.
And then you have like the whoa.
I've got like the evil side, just like.
Yeah. I like the evil doctor kind of laugh. The muha. That one. The one that you like suck in the air. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evil laughs are nice though. But real laughs are you can definitely tell someone's fake. Then a fake laugh like that. It's creepy.
Well, I think for a lot of people, all their laughs are real laughs. They're just adjusting to different situations.
Well, no, not all laughs are real laughs.
I'm saying like a lot of my laughs are real laughs, but I think if I'm laughing at like someone falling off a cliff,
you kind of really
it's
laugh.
More like,
that's a terrible thing to say. I think I say like falling down the steps. You laugh at someone falling down the steps. And you're like, oh shit, that's funny. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
Right.
Someone falling off a cliff. You're just gonna be your first reaction is to like, ha ha.
But I mean, like if I'm like if a 3-year-old
makes you a terrible person.
If a 3-year-old hands me a phone, and is like ring ring, it's the FBI. I'll be like.
Aren't you gonna be like, hello, FBI?
Yeah, of course I am.
Of course you are.
While I'm laughing, like, yeah, you guys suck. So I think that like,
even you know they're listening on those fake kids phones.
That's
where they get their most tracking devices. They just put
kids
them
are
in kids' phones.
Because
kids
little
are always
drunks.
like, you guys are talking about drug deals.
Drug deals.
It's the feds for you.
They call my daddy El Diablo.
Oh, that's funny shit. My daughter watches too much Breaking Bad. That's what it is.
She bought an RV. She's in the desert.
She only wanted to play RV, so I got her one. She wanted a bag of blue salt. I said, fine, here you go. That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, but all the ephedrine's gone out of the house.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, fine. But So, you know, that's one of the things I notice about people, right?
Yeah.
Is the way that they move. I find that fascinating that we all move differently. But what is the first thing that you hope people notice about you?
I don't really know if I want people to notice me. I think when I think back about like in high school or those days where you're like, there's different cliques and you have to kind of beware of where you fit in the whole thing. So I was always the silent type because I like to watch and observe.
Right.
And like just gather let me just take all this in, right? So that whenever somebody asks you a question or something, you can be like, oh well, I get this. You know, you just kind of collect information. I don't know if I really like people.
But if you wanted someone to notice you, right? If you wanted, let's say like...
How can I not? I'm like 104 feet tall. I have a ridiculous beard.
So you like people to notice your height first?
No, I don't like people to notice it. They just do. It's not like I can...
Like, well, as unfortunately...
Because I don't want to like slump and be shorter and be like... Don't recognize that I'm 8'2".
As like 14 stories tall and green.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, I think the one thing is that, unfortunately, stereotypically as men, right, you always get asked the first question, are you a boob guy or a butt guy?
I guess you always get that question, but now we don't live in an era that's like that. I think that was back in the day, most definitely. I don't know what it is now.
No, I still hear that all the time. But for me, it's like, why does that have to be the first thing I notice, right?
That's so...
I mean, it's nice to see that you have teeth.
Right. Sometimes girls have really pretty eyes.
Pretty eyes, right?
Yeah.
Or sometimes, you know, I mean, if you're looking at appearance, like, because everyone's like, well, you can't, you know, look at appearance. But, I mean, we're human. We have eyes. Well, yeah, we see someone before we hear them.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, so...
We're kind of ingrained in that, like, primal...
So, I mean, there's something that you notice first. For me, it's always been eyes, right? Definitely. And like I said, really the way that a person carries themselves is just...
Yeah.
But, I mean, you know, when I would hope to think that when people first meet me, right, they're not looking at the fact that I'm like, you know, the fat version of Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I'm thinking about back in the day, whenever you're like walking down a street late at night, and
singing "Do what did he do, dumb did he do."
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing back in high school when I was walking down the street. Dumb did, and then a bunch of guys came out the alleyway, and they all were like, "Let's do this," and it was like the Sharks and the Jets. Good. What the fuck?
Look fine.
No, but you notice people walking across. I've always been tall, right? Always been tall. Not really big or like, but tall is enough. I think overbearing to scare enough people. And when you're a teenager, you always have like that scowl look on your face. So you're always, you know, but people always like walk across the street and like give you that distance or not go in the elevator with you or not. And that's a little, you know, that freaks you out when you're not really terrifying.
Well, when you get people who are like, I wouldn't want to meet you in a dark alley.
You're like, why? What did I do?
Why not? I give a great handy.
You know, the dumpster behind Phil's.
Like, oh, it's a great time.
That's so nuts, man.
Oh man, it is. But you know what? What about you guys? I can't even see numbers, man. I really need my glasses. The people who are out there, like, what's the first thing you notice about someone? And we're not talking about, you know, personality, because honestly, like,
you can't notice someone's personality
from a distance, right? Like, you can, like, oh, if you meet them, that's great. Like, I like to hear someone who's got a sense of humor or smart or...
Well, that's when you become friends with people, right?
Right, but
right off the bat, you're either like, I'm not going to like this person, or I'm going to like this person.
Or I'm going to cut this person.
What are you, a giant cockroach? A New York cockroach? Eyes, right? Eyes are like, I think... What do they say? Windows to the soul?
The windows of the soul.
I think it's, yeah. I like people's eyes.
My eyes must be very empty.
It's just black. Just black on the other end of that.
Darkness, motherfucker, darkness.
Eyes and teeth. I guess, yeah, teeth, because you don't want to be like smiling and be like, oh, Jesus Christ, what happened? Are you from England? Right. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah.
Listen here, meth mouth.
That's nuts.
Oh, man.
Teeth, yeah.
And it's nice when it's their own teeth, too.
Unless they're like, do you mean like eyes and teeth? Like if you walk into someone's room and they're like, oh, nice eyes and teeth.
I got a collection.
Yeah. And then the door locks behind you. You're like, what's going on here?
Do you like this necklace of teeth that I wear? Eyeballs.
You should come to my house. I have lots of eyes and teeth. Yeah, that's strange.
It's not the tall people
That's totally true.
To look out for.
Are you saying that specifically to tall people because we trip on them? Because that's pretty vicious.
Right.
I can't see, honestly. I can't see below my waist. When I'm standing up, I can't see anywhere below my waist. I can't see dogs.
Is it the clouds?
Small dogs.
Is it the clouds in the atmosphere?
It's the birds that keep poking me in the eyeballs.
So many sparrows.
Honestly, the expression on their face. Right, so what if you meet somebody in a bad mood?
Yeah, or
you just like, oh, fuck that person?
Don't meet them in the bathroom.
That's it. What are you, kicking the stall doors open and being like, who's in here? Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm curious. You guys
gotta touch each other's heads when you give each other daps. Oh, why? Because we're, now that we have shaved heads.
Listen, I have a
First of all, you missed the Star Wars conversation.
Yeah, you missed.
So we're not going back. Fuck that. You'll have to go back and watch this again.
Isn't there Pink Batman? Did I say that out loud?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
So what's the difference? Thing? What we're talking about? What you notice about
this is I shave my head. This is trim. There's a difference.
This is buzzed.
Yeah, that's buzzed. This is shaved. I'm fucking bald from like here all the way around.
But we both look bald though. Because look, there's shimmers on both of our heads. So
dude, when I shave, I got like it looks like a turtle wax that bitch.
Do you?
Oh yeah, it's shiny.
Do you have like a polisher? That you like,
I wish, man. I should.
Fucking hilarious.
All right. Well, you know what? What's that thing?
Napoleon complex. Exactly.
Yeah, but you know, Mom, I love the concept of Napoleon complex.
It's true.
But he wasn't that short.
But he was short.
No, he was actually average height.
In fairness, everyone is short.
Well, everyone's short when you're 240 stories, 42 stories high and green.
I think that's short people. I got failed in perspective class because my perspective teacher was like 3'2". I was like 6'5".
Did you keep picking him up? Is that what?
No, I never. In our comic book, I picked him up though. It's like, how dare you, you short little bastard!
Fly, bitch, fly. Well, buddy, I need you to grab one of those little trash cans over there.
Oh, which one are we doing now?
What if?
Oh boy, all right.
Look at our little trash cans. I know you saw them last week.
We're back to the adorable trash cans.
We even have an image for what if. Hold on, let me click and.
Oh, look at that nightmare fuel. Am I picking this or you picking this? You pick
I'll pick it, and then you. Yeah, because you picked 2 last time. And then,
so we'll.
What if? Look at that. That's awesome. You make a good little monkey.
It's nightmare fuel, is what it is.
Ready?
Yeah. Ready? What do we got for our what if this week?
Okay. Boba.
Okay.
What if you'd found out you've been cloned?
Oh shit! I'd stamp a number 2 on his face.
Cloned.
Yeah.
Napoleon complex.
Yeah. Right? What would you do?
Well, first off, I would definitely like to. But the problem is how would you? What if he wanted to stamp a 2 on your forehead? What if he thought he was number 1?
This is like Duplicity though with Michael Keaton back in the day. Do you remember that movie?
Yes.
Fucking great movie. But it would be dumber because you clone yourself. It's going to be dumber.
I would think so.
Or every time you clone, it's going to be.
Well, I don't know. See, I think that if you cloned yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first clone would be.
Not an exact copy of you.
Right, it'd be slightly lesser.
Right.
Now, if you cloned that clone, it would be dumber.
Yeah.
But I think if you cloned yourself again, it would just be of equal value of the second one.
Okay.
Right, because...
Well, what about of you goes into a clone? Isn't a little bit of you go into a clone? No, are you just like, nope, we're exact same copy.
I would imagine that if you're cloning something, it's like copying paper.
Right, so it just fades a little bit.
A little fade, a little bit.
A
little more blurry.
Yeah, I don't know. What would you use it for? I'd use it to go to work, most definitely.
Yeah.
So I'd get shit done. Or if there was manual labor that I didn't want to do,
I think this really is saying, what if you got cloned and you didn't, like, it wasn't up to you? Someone just cloned you and then all of a sudden you realize there's another you.
Right, but like your mom just said, that clone does only DNA, doesn't necessarily have your personality.
Fair enough.
Right?
So then would it just be a doppelganger then at that point? Because
you would have to, because you'd have to convince it to
right,
go
you would have to convince it.
So you'd be like, well, look, here's the deal.
Would you be upset?
You have. Wouldn't it try to? Here's the thing. Would it try to kill you, and would you expect it to kill you?
Well, I'm saying, would you be upset at the person that cloned you without your permission?
Couldn't handle 2 of you.
Nasty, you can barely handle one of me. I could barely handle one of me, and I am me.
That's funny.
And we talk to ourselves all the. I mean, I talk to
4 of us
myself
wouldn't fit on this couch.
No.
You know that?
2 of me and 1 of you wouldn't fit on this couch, let alone. We might be able to fit 4 if it's just used.
That's true. Oh shit!
So I think I'd be irritated if someone freaking just cloned me without talking to me.
Is that it, or did we clone ourselves to use ourselves as like a?
Well, it says here, what if you found out you'd been cloned?
Okay.
So obviously you found out.
So someone found our podcast and was like, "Oh, we're gonna do this," and then they, whatever,
cloned us, right?
Yeah. And then now there's another podcast that Fat Guy's Gonna Do out there that people are doing. We're just like, what the fuck?
But they're 10% not less funny, right?
That's funny.
Have their own personality. So I mean, technically, if
are you speaking from facts? Wait, does your mom have a clone?
Probably.
That's cool as shit.
So if you're only sharing, I think that's the problem. Is I guess cloning, right? You had to define: is it just the sharing of DNA. Genetic material?
So do you look alike, like a twin
or
brother?
Is it an exact replication?
I don't want to know. Would you kill it? If that's the question. If somebody else cloned it and it's doing things on your behalf on this earth, would you go and murder it? Because you can't be tried for killing your clone, right? It's your DNA.
Well, it's illegal to commit suicide, so I guess technically.
But you committed murder on yourself. It's not suicide.
It's suicide because you killed yourself.
But it's not you. It's a clone.
But then it's murder.
But you can't be tried. How can you go to jail if you're already dead? That's my point. I think we got a loophole here.
So you just clone yourself and kill yourself for sport.
Right. Rich people are gonna love that idea.
Oh my gosh. There's so many Trumps running around.
I think that's a great idea. So you can't get in trouble for killing yourself.
I think honestly, I would first try to negotiate with my clone, right?
Okay.
I try to talk to my clone.
And be like, what? Go to the other side of the earth and just live over there?
Well, I think the thing is I'm pretty sure if something's cloned, it didn't make the choice to be alive.
Right, like none of us did.
Right. Yeah, fair enough.
Right.
You know, so I mean, I think if its intentions are pure, if it shares the same emotional connections that I have, right?
But it wouldn't.
If it did, right?
Okay. It'd have to be in your life then.
Right. Would I then decide to let it go if I, but it had to like go away?
Like send it to Cuba?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cuban curly?
I mean, you could do that.
I mean, the thing is like, I think that...
I don't think I'd want another one of me running around, though.
I don't think so either, but
so weird.
But I think if there was another me in China, I don't think I'd ever know, right? They say that there's everyone has a doppelganger, right? The doppelganger thing.
But if you went over to China, you would be like a superstar wrestler.
Sure.
So then we would see you we would eventually pull you up on some side and be like, look at this guy.
Right.
Just throwing everybody around.
But I think that's the whole point. I think the point of the matter is, I think that the chances of you being famous in one life and then famous enough to notice you in the other life.
Okay.
So yeah, people meet their doppelgangers, but I think I would first seek out and find the person who cloned me without my permission.
Yeah.
And then murder them.
Seek damages.
Yeah, I would seek to damage them.
Yeah.
Ooh, sumo.
One hell of a sumo wrestler.
I think I would make a great sumo.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't know.
I would love to eat that.
What would you guys do? Would you kill your clone?
Would you murder your clone?
Would you keep it?
Would you keep it?
Is it
only if you promise to feed it every day and clean up after it?
Well, I guess is that slavery? If somebody else clones you, and then you go and
I guess it depends.
Kill the guy that cloned you, and then take your clone. Are you then keeping your clone as like a slave?
I guess that depends on your political alignment.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's fucked up. Or do you have to give him freedom just because he's a clone? He didn't ask for it, just like you did.
Freedom.
And then you have to be like, you can go to Cuba,
right?
Or I can throw you in the ocean.
Right. I can either murder you or you can go make Cuban sandwiches.
And you don't know how to swim because I assume you just are born like last week.
I really want a Cuban sandwich now.
What, because we said Cuba?
That's how my brain works.
That's ridiculous.
All right, let's see. Well, then, sir, I think that brings us to our first advertiser of the evening.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Just the thought of smashing them. All that force until they're flattened. Knowing you're the winner as they sizzle away. The sweet, delicious taste of victory. And as they lay their fluids pouring out, just give them a flip before you smother them in caramelized onions and American cheese. Because honestly, you can't beat a good smash burger. Here at Give 'em a Smash, we pride ourselves in serving you 100% fresh black Angus burgers made when you order. Whether it's a single smash burger with the works, or a leaning tower of pizza with 6 patties stacked high.
Mamma mia!
We know you will be satisfied with how we present our meat. And speaking of beating the meat, if you're up for it, try our Smash 'em Down challenge. 3 whole minutes to consume as many loaded double smash burgers as you can possibly fit. Our current record is 12 burgers. Can you beat it? So whether it's just a nice lunch with the family, or testing your mettle versus our challenge, come down to give 'em a smash and enjoy our meat.
Give them a smash.
Like, first off, I was talking about Cubanos, which are smash sandwiches, but...
Well, it's essentially the same thing, right?
How many smash burgers do you think you guys could eat?
Did we talk about burgers being sandwiches? Like, it's all the same
I think we
stuff,
did,
right?
yeah, technically.
What constitutes a sandwich?
I think it was we did, like, soup versus sandwiches, and I think we ended up in that debate.
Like
that debate.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, debating the bit.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I could eat 12. I can't even eat 1.
So 12. I mean, I guess it depends on how much they weigh.
Now you say 12. You like 4 double burgers.
Are they before?
Or 6? Sorry, like my math is terrible. Like 2. Like 2. That's about.
I think.
But in 12 minutes.
In 3 minutes.
In 3 minutes? Nope.
I think I could do 6 burgers.
That's insane.
I don't think so.
We're gonna have to do this then. I'll sit and eat a burger.
So
I'm not gonna get us no.
So you're telling me I gotta contact them, get permission, get their recipe.
Let's get their burgers. They sound delicious. Did you hear the sizzling burgers?
Yeah, did you hear them slapping the beef on the counter?
Maybe we don't want to eat there.
I guess it depends on what beef they're slapping on.
Yeah.
Salt Bay.
Oh God, no Salt Bay.
No what? No sound?
No sound. Did you not hear the commercial?
Are you saying you can't hear us now?
You're muted right now.
No, we're not.
Oh.
We shouldn't be. No.
Wait, she says yes. No sound. Yes. That doesn't really help the situation.
Can you please explain your commercial? Where do you come up with this? Are they legit companies?
What?
Okay, so Christy, after the podcast,
that's really hilarious.
Why don't you hang around for an AMA with the fat guy and the skinny dude?
Oh, that's funny.
And we'll talk to you maybe if you want to become a sponsor for us, or something like that. Have you not noticed a trend? Aren't they all great advertisers?
They're pretty fucking
yeah.
Spot on.
What would make you even
They're not
question?
From around here though.
I don't think so.
They're pretty like
we've had ones from New York and all over the place.
Where was that douchebag from?
Who?
Bubba.
He's from downstate Michigan.
Yeah. We haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe he's dead.
I don't know. I feel still no sound. Are you sure there's no sound? Everybody else there, can anyone else hear us?
I think everybody else can hear us, right?
Can Ness just not hear us?
I don't know.
I know.
About the commercials?
I have sound.
Okay.
Okay, well then it's just Nessa.
Cool. So, yeah. It's just us talking?
What?
That's
Christy.
What Christy said.
Christy, you...
Okay, good.
Christy, you dated me.
And
you think I'm that creative that I write...
And you all heard the ads.
2 ads? We have 2 ads in every episode. Do you really think that I could write
2 ads? All right, cool. Everybody can hear. That's cool. I think that's what we're all talking about.
I can hear. I got sound.
Good.
Okay.
Queen Bee's got sound.
It's just got to be you then.
Queen Bee's got sound. We're good.
Queen Bee. Okay. Queen Bee!
Queen Bee's got sound.
So...
Oh, shit.
Where are we? Oh, art.
We're on, or what are we on right now? Topic 3, right?
We're talking about art.
The art.
Well, funny enough,
the joy
writing
of art.
is an art.
The joy of art.
I think you were talking the other day about how you like that I always talk and write in prose.
Yeah, you do, because we did our Christmas special.
Do you know? I recall how we got onto our conversation yesterday. Now that we're talking about it.
Okay, what's that?
We were talking about my writing, right?
Yeah.
And that I write in iambic pentameter.
Yes.
Right? Because I write ba-bum, 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 ba-bum.
That's so funny.
And you write in like a triamic like run, which
I
is
have more
Right. So, and I just said that's the way my brain works, and it does things
differently. And then we started talking about how people do like either speak differently or
but we were talking, because then we were talking about we started with the guy who was doing the freestyles.
Yeah, Harry Mack. Yep.
Harry Mack.
Yep,
that sounds like a really bad burger from McDonald's. The Harry Mack.
From Give Him a Smash has a Harry Mack burger. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so it was more about like, the interestingness of people's talk. The way people talk. Their
funny enough,
their rhythm.
I think you guys would love to just join in some of our random conversations because they go some great places.
Yeah, we should probably record those and then just release those on something else.
Oh man, let's see what did.
Yeah, so back to like we were talking about the way you speak in prose, right? And
right.
The way you like to write.
I like to rhyme.
Right. I like to draw.
Yeah, you like to draw. I mean, we all have our own art that we create.
Yeah.
Some people write, some people draw.
But it doesn't have to be like generic art.
No.
It could be music, could be like drawing in the snow or cooking.
I think art is just a way to express yourself.
Yeah.
I mean,
and relax. I
mean, I create all sorts of different types of art. Like not only do I write, right? Mm-hmm. But here, reach up there.
You're a maker, right?
Grab that. I'm a maker.
You're a maker as well.
This is one of my favorite types of art, right? This is poured resin, right? It says lost. I don't know if you can read that because I can't see us in the camera yet. But
look it over. You can see it over there.
But it's so tiny.
Well, then get you.
Where are you going?
I'm going to show the people.
Look at that. Looks like it says lust.
It does not say lust.
It says lost.
There you go. Everybody gets a good look.
See, but I mean, I did some of those with my wife because they were fun.
Look at that.
You know, I think that just expressing yourself is great. But you know, when talking about art,
getting your hands into something and
like clay.
Yeah.
You know,
photography,
cooking,
sewing.
Oh damn! So everything that I do, right?
I speak in sarcasm. That's true.
That is an art form itself.
That's very true.
Facetiousness is very, very artsy. They actually say that being facetious is actually a sign of intelligence.
Well, everything's got something associated with it, right? Like being creative, you're a little bit crazy, a lot of bit depressed. Like they kind of go hand in hand, right?
Very creative.
Exactly. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. I guess
we should be concerned.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think you can't really cap or define what art is.
No, because it's objective.
Right.
Right.
Sewing, that can be an art.
Yep.
But you know what I remember? When I was a kid, I always wanted them, but I don't think I ever had a set. But there were like these little gear things, and you put a pencil in them, and you'd spin them.
And then you could spin them.
Yeah, they did something.
Build your giant gears. Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called, like gyrus.
They had, there was a whole kit and shit like that.
Do.
Painting. Yeah, painting helps.
Oh, yeah,
Drawing helps. You know what I really like? What is that? Balancing rocks and shit. Balancing shit is really fun.
Solving puzzles isn't.
Puzzles is fun. That's not really relaxing. That's more obnoxious and stress-inducing.
Like this
one I have not fucked with yet. If you take it apart right now just to be an asshole, he's gonna do it.
I think
you shouldn't do it on the stream so that I can't rewind it and watch it.
I'm gonna keep my hands.
Although I'm never on Facebook, so it doesn't matter.
Fair enough. Let's see. Painting, yeah. I mean, it really just it's really just whatever helps you.
Playing guitar,
Yeah, playing guitar.
Yeah.
I don't play guitar in front of people, but you know.
Drums is a great stress reducer.
Just
to beat the shit out of the drums is fun.
They're just cathartic. There's something cathartic about taking two sticks and beating things.
Oh, a spirograph is like one of
That's what it was. That's a spirograph.
Yeah.
But I forgot what there's a name.
No, spirographs are different.
No.
Oh, you're talking about the pencil that you would do. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the gears that you would like build and then you can.
Oh, no, I remember those too.
Yeah. No, spirographs are cool.
But I mean, I love those things because then as a kid.
Any symmetry drawings?
Yes.
Yeah. Mirror drawings.
I really like those. I can't ever find them.
What's that?
But it's this paper, right? That you scratch off You scratch off and it's got colors underneath.
Yeah, I have a bunch of that paper.
Do you really?
Yeah, the rainbow stuff underneath. I've just got a bunch of Post-its at work for the girls to do over Christmas. Yeah.
Those things are so cool.
Yeah, and you can draw pictures. Puzzles give me anxiety. Yeah, they give me stress. They give me agita.
They give you what?
Agita.
What is agita?
Stress in Italian.
Okay. I might understand.
No, I'm not Italian. That's funny. Everybody's just watching you. I thought you knew how to do this puzzle.
I do, but it doesn't mean it's easy to do every
fucking
time.
With it. All right. So back to the joy of making. Right. What do you guys like doing? Got some painting in there. Spirographs is cool. I like that. I like all of those shit you see on Reddit now, like those loops, those satisfying loops.
Oh yes.
Like those Slender loops.
Mm-hmm.
Those are cool to watch. Yeah. Or people restoring tools.
Oh, I love restoration
videos.
videos.
Talk about that.
That is an art form.
Like, isn't that like Sci-Ty or TYSY?
Oh, so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fun.
And it's funny because, I actually just got some tools to be able to do some of that kind of stuff.
Did you?
Sorry, now I'm concentrating on this.
Now you're focusing too hard on the puzzle.
I'm focusing too hard on the puzzle. I'm going to stop right now. Let's see. I love
Mom
puzzles.
does puzzles every day?
Well, Mom does words puzzles. That's why I have so much newspaper downstairs.
I saw that. We just used that to wrap dishes.
We did.
Yeah, that was a lot of puzzles. All right, buddy. Well, let's see. What do we have? Master Debaters?
Oh.
Let's do this.
All right.
All right. Am I picking this one?
No, you got to remember. I got another image.
You got two.
Got another.
What that's right. You got another image. Word searches. Yeah, word searches are fun.
Live video. All right, you get to pick this one, buddy.
Debaters.
So, guys, what do you think of our new images?
Yeah, they're nightmare fuel, by the way.
So I am not the artist.
Actually, I don't like that. I don't mind this one. The Master Debaters one, I don't mind as much.
So I'm not the...
I'm going to tweak them a little bit, but...
I'm not the, per se, the drawing artist, right? I'm a very... What would I say?
Like, you put stuff together?
Abstract. I'm a very abstract artist.
That's fine, buddy.
But,
in the meantime...
I made those two on Paint, mind you.
Today.
Microsoft Paint.
To be like, you got to do something for these.
I think that's the best way to get you to do it is by forcing your hand.
Be like, shit. All right. Apple versus Android.
Apple versus Android. I already know what side you're on there.
Okay.
Because you have Apple products.
I do have Apple products.
All right. First off, Apple is garbage. I'm just going to start off right there. I've had Apple stuff.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not like I'm just saying, oh, well, I've always had Windows and Android 3.
Fair enough.
Right.
Yep.
And they're always like, oh, well, the iPhone 11 is super better now because we don't give you a charging block.
Yeah, well, nobody's going to come with a charging block or earphones anymore, but that's besides the point. Samsung's not doing that either.
The point of the matter is it's all...
Fuck Apple. I don't disagree with you. I have a bunch of Apple products because for work, like graphic-wise, I like Apple better than PCs. I think they're easier to deal with.
See, and I feel like
that's really the only reason.
Anything like you can do with an Apple, I think I can do with a PC. Oh,
it's probably true. And cheaper.
And cheaper.
Most definitely. Nowadays, they're definitely raising the price and giving you shit.
This is a terrible debate.
I'm sorry, but it is.
But I mean, like,
weren't
we watching the commercials the other day where they dropped the iPhone down on the fishing pole and they showed you?
There's no way the commercial. There's no way your shit will look like that.
I mean, it's like as bad.
Oh, and that shit is too expensive. I don't have an iPhone because it's too expensive.
Right.
I have an Android.
No one's bought you one yet.
No one's gonna fucking buy me one. It's stupidly expensive. Fuck it. I don't want one. I like my Android phone. I
was always a bigger Windows Phone fan.
Right. But for graphics, I love my fucking iPad.
Because the Windows Phone, right, was way ahead of everybody else.
That's what, I remember.
Way better cameras, way better, battery life.
But at the beginning, Apple was so good because it was like it had a great camera.
Right.
It was relatively, like,
It started off as a good product, but the problem was instead of advancing,
all they did was like up the ante and give you one. But you want another camera? We'll give you 3 cameras. Right. Who the fuck needs 3 cameras?
Yeah.
Nobody. You can film a movie on an Android phone. You don't need an Apple phone to film a movie on it.
You want facial recognition. Oh, wait, you said they had that months ago?
Yeah. Although, Apple did have the security for a while. For a while there, Apple was the forefront of security.
Well, Windows had facial security before.
No, I mean, as far as like if a cop came and said we want information from this phone, Apple would go fuck yourself.
Right.
That was the best part. Now they're
all
flipping. I think Android might be.
Everybody's got an open back door.
Tech companies in California, it's part of the deal.
Well, that was a terrible debate. No, I will say there are good things about Apple, right? But, I mean, like, back in the day, they had the lock on the MP3 players.
They did, they do, right. And you can't fix your shit.
Right. Like,
it's pretty terrible. They've gotten pretty.
No, but I meant like a good thing though. Like compared to the Zune, everyone had an Apple I, or what was it? What was the
iMac?
No, the little player.
Oh, the iPod. I still have my iPod. Yes, so I gotta say, like 20 years later, my iPad's still fucking drawing in snow with sticks.
Everything drawing in snow with what?
Anything Apple can do. Kimiko's talking about art.
Oh, what did Kim say? What drawing is? What am I drawing in the snow with? Well,
no. No. Anything you can do, PC can do better. PC can do anything better than you. That's probably
hilarious.
True, but cheaper. Like that's the only difference, and it's like I just like Apple's interface better than.
Yeah. Well,
and,
there's much to say about your artistic.
There's not much I can do about that. I'm an art guy, so like it is what it is.
So I'm not allowed to say what I'm drawing in the snow.
No, sticks. What are you drawing?
You can call it that.
That's not. You can say whatever you want to.
That's funny.
I'm just saying.
Do you see, Trebek?
That was a terrible debate, by the way.
I wrote my name in the snow.
Sing it. The Apple one? You sound like John. What's his name? The guy when they had those Apple and PC commercials, and the guy with glasses was PC, and Justin Long was.
No, she was saying sing that anything.
That's what I said.
Oh yeah.
But it reminds me of those 2 commercials.
Right.
PC versus,
Terrible.
I like that song. Not that one.
I'm peeing in the snow.
We all know you're peeing in the snow. I don't think you had to say it. But you did.
It might have been my pen, but it was in your mother's handwriting.
Trebek. He just died, man. That's terrible.
Oh,
that was a terrible joke.
Fuck you, my maroon.
That was a terrible joke.
I'm sorry. Okay, well then fine. Since I'm so terrible, let's go to our next one.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Marijuana. It's legal in over a dozen states, including our home of Michigan. But even with it being legal, it often still seems as taboo by many. So if you want to get 420 blazed, but don't want to have to hide your bong in the closet, visit the It's a Fucking Vase website. We sell pipes, bongs, dab rigs, and hookahs that look like everyday items, like our Not a Trace vase, a very beautiful piece of glass that comes with fake flowers. Too obvious? How about our dope soap dispenser? A glass soap dispenser that doubles as a pipe. Maybe that's not your style. Well, how about the Dab Crab? It's a dab rig that's disguised as a bucket of fresh seafood. Even comes with a seafood scent packet to cover those other odors. Worried about what they'll think of your pot habit, but not about your sexual deviance and adult fun? Then try our Stoner Boner or Puff Puff Pocket Pussy. Each device is not only a bong, but a working sex toy, with the Stoner Boulder holding a whopping 3 grams, with the bowl nestled gently in between the balls. So if you really want to hit cloud 9 without anyone knowing that your lamp is a bong, then get off the couch. Oh, we're just kidding. Go online and order your newest piece from us today.
It's just a fucking vase.
I thought it was a vase.
Huh.
I mean...
It's a vase. It's a vase.
It's
a vase. How do you say that shit? Is it vase or vase?
They said vase. I don't know.
But it doesn't matter. You spell it the same way. So even if the people are going to comment, we're not going to know.
We're not going to know. Like someone put a little chicken over the
It's vase. No, it's vase.
Vase.
It's spelled the same. Oh, shit.
Can you imagine having a soap dispenser? They all just like, just like 1 minute wash your hands for COVID and the next minute like token up? Or what about the stoner boner?
You can like...
What the
That's terrible.
3 grams? It's a lot!
But that's terrible.
There must be some big balls.
That's atrocious. Imagine the cop pulling up on that scene. What are you doing? Getting ready to have a good time, officer?
I was gonna go in the public bathroom and fuck myself. You sure you're not smoking pot? Is pot legal? Yes. Oh, yes. I'm smoking.
He's smoking on a dick. Just in case. Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm drooling, laughing so hard. Phallic symbol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, sirree. Yep. Oh man.
Oh man. Okay, well now that the dick's out of the bag.
The dick's apparently it's packed.
I guess it's time for Google phobia.
All right. Do we have a
By the way, if you notice that we're lagging less, I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Ricky, who helped me set up with a different computer, to the point where eventually we hope to one day, be able to also go on YouTube.
Do that. Yeah.
Do you want to get the Google phobias?
Don't we have a scene that you gotta?
Yeah. Well, I just wanted you to grab it first.
Well, I'd have grabbed it.
Google phobia. Ah! I'm sorry. I thought I got them adjusted well enough. This is the red can.
All right, buddy.
The red pit. Oh my god, I can't.
Your hands are.
Is there anything in here?
I don't know. Did you put something in there? That's really funny.
There we go. Onomatopoeia.
Oh my god, it's a fear of. Ma'am, thank you, ma'am.
Xanthophobia. Xanthem.
What is it?
Xanthophobia.
Xanthophobia.
Maybe it's a fear of xanthan gum.
That's what I was going to say. How do you spell it? Xanthom?
Xantho phobia.
Xanthophobia.
Oh.
Oh shit. Okay.
Are you looking it up?
Yes.
No, we're gonna Google it.
No, I'm not looking up that.
Oh.
Go ahead.
What are you looking up? I'm confused now.
What?
What are you? Oh my gosh.
No. I think it's fear of gum.
Did you look it up?
No, I'm not looking it up. I'm looking up something different.
Okay. I think it's xanthan. The fear of xanthan, whatever xanthan is.
Isn't it like a jelly-like substance or something like that?
Yeah, that helps gelatinize water. Xanthan gum. Maybe it's a fear of thick things.
Right, so I'm like the Joker.
So afraid of Christy.
So the Joker had xanthophobia because he fell in the thing. Jelly-like liquid.
Jelly.
Right.
Jelly.
So it's fear of falling.
You ever seen the box trolls?
It's fear of falling into jelly-like substances.
Okay. So I'm
like don't go to an orgy.
Okay. So much lube everywhere.
Xanthophobes are never at orgies.
Okay, Google. What is xanthophobia?
On the website BetterHelp.com, they say it refers to the color yellow. So xanthophobia is a fear of the color yellow.
To say xanthophobia?
No, you gotta spell it, I think.
Okay, Google. What is xanthophobia? God.
She's not even listening.
Okay, Google.
What the shit?
What is xanthophobia?
On the website betterhelp.com, they say, it refers to the color yellow. So xanthophobia is a fear of the color yellow.
Xanthophobia.
Huh.
The color yellow.
How is yellow associated with xantha?
I don't know. The color purple.
Huh. Alright. That's really strange. How do you associate that with death? The color yellow.
Well, maybe you see yellow as the sun, and the sun eventually beats us down and kills us. So maybe you're afraid of anything with that bright associative color.
The fear of yellow is correct. Brown says. Huh. So like you feel like you're falling into the sun.
Well, she should know. She looked him up.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Cheater.
You're falling into the sun.
Falling into the sun. Black hole sun.
That would be black.
Yeah, okay. Yellow hole sun.
All
right.
Or if you live in the city and you've gotten hit by a bunch of taxis.
That's right. Maybe you're afraid of school buses. You're afraid of school.
If you get hit by a bunch of school buses, you're probably dead.
Maybe.
I've seen people get hit by taxis.
All right, guys. Are you afraid of yellow? And yellow fans. What a dick! Thanks, Mom.
What a callback. That's hilarious.
Well, you know
it's
what?
like episode 1 or 2.
We're down to our last part of the day.
Cheese it! It's the cops!
So, today is brought to the letter C for cheese.
Cheese.
Just kidding. This is L for Limburger cheese.
Oh, great.
Limburger.
One
old
of the smelliest of
fashioned
cheeses.
So, today, we even have little crackers. But I'm going to let my co-host give this a good smell first.
Oh, a good smell or just a little? Smells like cheese.
Yeah, see?
Okay. Yeah. I don't understand what, like, everybody's... Your mom's laughing already. So is Nessa. Did Nessa get to taste this cheese?
No. Nobody tasted this cheese. We just opened it.
Kathy's like, gross. Okay. Good to know that everybody's on the same page as me of like, don't eat this cheese.
Alright, buddy. Here's your little toast.
They're tiny toasts.
Tiny toasts.
Oh, these are adorable. No. Give me the knife. I will do this, my friend.
I got it.
No, I'll do this. Thank you, sir. I want some with cheese, and I don't want the rest of that cheese. There you go, buddy.
What a fucking pussy, dude. I'm not bringing out crackers anymore.
I like bread. I just don't like cheese.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Roast it and toast it.
That's so weird. It really has no taste.
Alright, you know what? I'm sorry. Give me your finger. You gotta try living without though.
It has no taste. With the toast. It tastes like cream cheese.
It's got a little sharp note at the end. Like a sharp...
Like a little bit of sharp cheddar?
I don't think you're getting enough. You need another piece?
Give me another piece of toast. It tastes like cream cheese to me.
Like now this is Amish country Limburger. So obviously they're Amish. They don't have the internet, so you know. I'm going like whole hog here. This is supposed to be like rough cheese, but it's really not bad.
Yeah. It tastes like sharp cream cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, like...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay.
Not a batch of bad liver. It's so bad that it's not bad.
Yeah, it tastes a little bit like port cheese.
Yeah.
Port wine cheese, but without all of the...
It didn't even smell that bad. Even like the rind on the top.
Is this supposed to be gross or something like that? Is this supposed to be gross?
tear a little piece off the top. It just tastes like, I swear, like you ever had white American cheese?
No, I mean, yeah, it tastes like cheese.
It tastes different, though.
I got my cheese fill.
You done?
Yeah.
Cheesed out?
Well, it just tastes like cheese.
Alright, guys.
It's not like the habanero cheese or the mango cheese we had. Fucking idiot.
Who, you?
Yeah. Here, eat this cheese. Okay.
Alright, guys. You know what? Thank you for hanging around. Check out Willie's Wonderful movie trailer now.
Alright.
Who's Willie's Wonderful? What was that?
Like now. We're not set up to do that, though.
We're doing this thing, Randy, called a podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's where these people, right?
Yeah, and
they
done.
sit together and they talk about things.
Maybe the Amish don't know it's supposed to be smelly because it's really like it's not.
Yeah. That's the feeling.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, thank you very much. And we'll watch that at some point, Randy.
Will we stick around for the AMA? Alright, wait.
Oh man, this shit is fun. We hope you liked it too. But we don't give a fuck because this one is through. Bye, goodbye, you fucks, goodbye. Cause now we've got to go. And hey, I say now go away. Cause we'll see you very soon, I know. Lots to do, I know. Goodbye, goodbye, you fucks, goodbye. There's no more time to play. The mic, the twig, and the big fat fuck will be waiting for you to come press play. Come press play. Come press play. Okay, fuck off now.